Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Rebel Lord Lady Credo for Necromunda from ForgeWorld. She's in this package right here. No, she's not this big. There's something else in here which I believe one of the subscribers and members is very excited for me to unbox. Finally, I managed to get my hands on one. Mainly due to the ForgeWorld promotion and things, but yes, very excited. This is one of the Necromunda models that caught my eye. Everything just works for this model. The legs, the dress, the servitors, the weapons, the head. I mean, it looks something out of Necromunda, out of a Hive City. It's just fantastic. So I thought I'd jump on board and get this model. Without further ado then, let's unbox this, rip and tear. It was actually due to arrive yesterday, but I couldn't pick it up. So apologies that it's a day late. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I do get ForgeWorld new releases on the Saturday that were pre-ordered last week Friday. But here it is. This is the model that the member was aching for me to get. It is the Rogue Idol. Really looking forward to that. It's heavy. It's a beast. Yeah, don't worry, good sir. The unboxing and review of that will be out soon. It's got some airbags in here, and this is Lady Credo right here. So this is what you're getting for your £22. It's in this clamshell pack. It's 15 plus. As always, you're supposed to kind of open it this way, but for me it never really works out, so I always rip and tear this way. As long as you're careful and you don't like damage the model, should be fine. Price wise, this is about the same as all the sort of single miniatures. You know, I come from the era of sort of 20 years ago when metal minis were about £10, but you know, compared to resin, there's just no comparison. There's so much more detail on these, and instead of like one chunk of metal, you're getting multiple parts of fine detail. Also get a Necromunda, you know, Hive base there. You'll usually always get one of those bases in these kits. So I think we've got to be careful though, guys, because we can't like rip this much, because her kind of data sheet thing is in here. Here it is, look. Lady Credo, the Rebel Lord. That's all of her stats. We'll go through that in her review once she's built. This is the instruction guide. She has 12 parts in total. Fair amount of parts for this. You got a special rules there as well. Really odd, you know, that you've got a special rules that aren't on there. So they're going to have to be kept together, I guess. Maybe just chop that up and then just keep those together. I think her rules are in one of the books. The rules are in Necromunda Book of Judgment and Necromunda House of Iron. So there you go. If you wanted to have like a actual physical copy of her rules other than that, then you can find them in those two books. Just having a little battle here with that. Okay, so these are the parts. A fair bit of leg on this model. You know, there's no getting away from that. I like her heels. I like the spikes on her heels. I like the long boots. I'm warm into that. I like the servitors with this incense type thing underneath, ball thing. The servitor has a number of like different targeting arrays, yeah, that's quite cool. That's one of the legs. This, I believe something's come off, and I think it probably is her power saber. She's pointing that out. A little bit bent, just a couple of seconds under the hairdryer, that'll sort it out. And that's part of her dress, I would have thought. Maybe we cut that bit out, that bit of flash. But nice arm. There's plenty of detail on there, and a skull for the hilt, the pommel, should I say. You've got her other leg with the spiked tip boots and this eagle type vulture thing. I think it's more of a vulture actually, on the top. You've got her head herself and a bit of her torso, and look at that corset, guys. Wow. They painted her with a beauty spot, which you know, feel free to add. But I like the veil over her face, and the corset looks really cool, and the hair all bunched up with a bow. I mean, it looks, yeah, loads of detail there. Part of the dress, I think this is the rear part, got some purity seals, a little pouch, guild money maybe. Another part of the dress too, nice sculpt. You've got her another servitor and an arm. This is the arm holding the what looks like a las pistol. It's got bionics, so she's got a full bionic left arm, I think that is. Lovely detail on that servitor as well. I like the Titan Tech Priest. You know, as fiddly as that is with the servitors and things coming off of it, I think this is also going to be a bit of a fiddly model on the top. But I like those kind of models. I like those models that have things, you know, coming off of them. They tell a really good story. Anyway, and then there's part of the cabling and things that connect to the servitors. And then there's a base. So I'm going to have a lot of fun, you know, cleaning these parts up and delicately putting them together. I even bought some smaller super glue the other day, so hopefully I can use that to full effect. What do you guys think of Lady Credo, the Rebel Lord? I'm definitely up for picking up more single hired guns and minis for Necromunda. I don't necessarily have a gang. I still just have the 2 gangs from the starter set. None of the gangs really like taken my fancy, if I'm honest, other than like the starting set, the Escher gang. But I like all of the ForgeWorld minis that they've released in conjunction with them. Yeah, please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.